and Shreds, back with a furious vengeance. Woo! It's been, I'd say, at least 21 weeks since our last show.
At least.
Yeah, we kind of cut it off for a while because I had to do my first NPC show, and the prep was horrendous, so I didn't have the energy to do these videos, but we're going to dedicate the next year to just making insane amounts of videos. And today we're going to get right into it, and we're going to talk about the holy grail of bodybuilding. That is called the body recomp.
Ooh.
They say you can only do it with anabolic steroids, but I'm here to prove them wrong. So, when we talk about body recomp, people have different definitions for it. The true definition of a body recomp is when you come out of a diet with very low calories, or any kind of diet, or of course myself, a contest prep, you are in body deprivation, because when you get into a real diet or a real contest prep, your carbs are down to nothing. Your calories can get, I know my calories got down as low as 11 to 1,200 calories.
You gotta tell them about the results. You gotta tell them about the results.
The results of what?
Your show.
Oh, so I did, all of my contests I ever did, I did NABA bodybuilding shows, which is a fairly high league, but in the States here, it's starting to get turned to shit. So my coach and I decided we were going to do an NPC show, the Baltimore Championship, which was a national qualifier. My first NPC show, I got first place in True Novice, first place in Novice Open, first place in Bodybuilding Open, and I qualified for Nationals to get my pro card next September 2nd in Pittsburgh at the Sheraton. So I was really happy about that. I came in, my body fat was like 2%. It was crazy. I did crazy amounts of cardio. The prep was the worst I ever did. It paid off. So that's what brings us to this episode, which I am in a body recomp now.
Did I tell you about what I got this year?
What'd you get?
Calvin Klein Model of the Year.
Oh, shit.
That's right. That's not easy to do.
Well, I'll tell you what, that pump you got going there, they might fire you. Your arms might be too big.
I'm looking pretty clean and lean right now.
Clean and lean.
Anyway, back to the recomp.
So anyways, when you're in deprivation mode, you're dehydrated, your calories are down, your carbs are down, and you decide, okay, I'm at a low enough body fat, now it's time to add some mass. The old tried and true way of bodybuilding is just to throw an extra 500 calories of carbohydrates onto your diet and start bulking. There is a problem there. Yes, you are going to look big, but you're going to gain body fat at an accelerated rate unless you're a freak of nature.
You can blow up like a big old balloon.
Yes. So when you're in your 20s, you want results and you want them really fast. I wanted them. You wanted them. But when you start to get a little bit older, you want long, permanent results. So we get to the body recomp. And the way the body recomp works, and this is the way I do it, my body's different than your body, and I stress that to all of our folks at home. Everybody's body's different, so you have to find the balance. The balance is the key to this. When I body recomp, I'm at 1,100 calories. I initially bump my carbs up to 25 to 50 grams of carbs. Whatever my cardio was in prep, I cut that in half. So 25 to 50 grams of carbs, and my cardio, I'm not shitting you, was almost 3 hours a day. So I go to 7 days at 60 minutes. And I work out my muscles every day. I do my workouts. At the end of the week, I weigh myself. If I gain a half a pound to a pound of mass, that is a successful week of recomp. Then I play with it a little bit, and I bump it up another 25 carbs, which is 4 calories per carb. It's 100 calories. Then I drop my cardio down to 50 minutes or 45 minutes, somewhere in that range, and we do the same thing over again. And then we weigh in again. If it's a half a pound to a pound, I bump my carbs up another 25. It's a slow, drawn-out process, and that's why it won't work for younger guys, because they want the results fast. The recomp could take a long time, but the sole purpose of the body recomp is to gain mass while staying lean as hell. Or if you're lucky enough, you gain mass and cut body fat if you find that magic word again. Balance.
Balance.
Now, where it works the best is if you're a noob. If you've never worked out a day in your life and you're overweight, you go in, I give you a workout program, a cardio program, and a diet. Automatically, when you pick those weights up, you're going to get noob gains. And since you've never worked out a day in your life, you're going to lose body fat. So that's the perfect body recomp there. You can get lean as hell and big, where experienced guys like us, it's like doing surgery, brain surgery, because it takes longer. But I want to hear your 2 cents on the body recomp.
Don't look for fast results.
We're in this. We're all in this together for life. If you're watching these videos, you're a lifer. We live and we die by that, Jim. That's our hobby. That's what we have. I don't know. There's a lot of conflicting information. Don't go to bodybuilding.com. All these guys have their own ways of body recomping.
Or beachbody.com. They ain't gonna tell you anything.
Yeah, don't go see Tony Huge either. Holy freak. You're going to read all kinds of conflict, and it might work for you, but I don't agree with it. But they say one way to body recomp is to eat just above your maintenance calorie levels on your workout days, where you're gaining minimal muscle, and on your off days, you're eating in a deficit.
I think a lot of people when start to bulk don't realize that you have to do cardio too, because we used to never do cardio when we're bulking. Now we're just going it slow, you know.
Well, too, yeah, you got to remember, when you're in your 20s, your metabolism's roaring. The older you get, you know, just enough cardio. It's all about finding that balance, you know?
But I mean, like, we used to where we didn't do any cardio at all, but you should do some cardio.
We wanted to get big as fuck.
Yeah,
we wanted to, you know? The only way you can do a bulk without cardio and get big is do the style of workouts that I'm doing right now. That pump where you're not stopping, you know?
Keep the heart rate up.
Exactly. But back to calorie deficit on your off days, I don't agree with that at all. If you have an off day, where some of us, I don't even have off days. I work something new every day. But if you're on an off day and you're in a deficit, your body's resting. That's when your body's growing.
Yeah.
Why would you cut calories and nutrients when your body's looking for them? That, and then there's caloric cycling, and then there's carb-free days.
There's just too much shit on the internet nowadays that you know, just do it the old school way. That's how we do it.
Well, let's get to Project Ryan Ruscio real fast. Ryan here is in a recomp, clean bulk. He's going 1 straight year, 52 weeks of bulking, and we're going to keep his body fat within a 12 to a 15% ratio, which is good. That means the cutting will be minimal. First week, success, 0.8 pounds gain. That is clean, lean mass. The key with him and the key with everybody is we're doing the same thing. Cardio, finding the balance, lifting heavy, doing the ab work, clean dieting, 1 refeed, measurements, and body fat calorie per pinch. We monitor that on a weekly basis. If we see it go up, we back off the carbs a little bit. Because carbs are key in a bulk. They give you the insulin, they fill your glycogen, and they make you look swole as fuck, man.
Really, if you, max you should probably gain a week is 1.5, maybe?
Yeah, I'd go,
and lean bulk.
if you're a natty, I would say 0.5 to a pound, maybe 1.25 pounds.
Right.
If you're on gear, I would go as high as maybe 2 pounds a week. But even on gear, after 2, you have to be careful because a lot of that's probably testosterone, bloat, or whatever, you know. But
all the carbs.
Yeah, but I would say I'd go as high as 1.25 pounds. Now, if I saw 1.25 pounds, I probably wouldn't ramp up your carbs.
Just stay the same.
With protein, your protein's already set at 1 pound to 1.5 pounds. I'm a sole believer in 2. I know we'll disagree there.
Too much for me.
But for what I'm doing, getting ready for a pro show, I need as much protein as possible. I ride it out with the protein. When I mess with your macros, I bump your carbs up. If the protein goes up, we just let the protein go.
Right.
We don't touch the fat. I can't tell you my secret on fat. I can't give away all of our secrets.
Yeah.
But I can tell you one thing. You better be careful because there's a lot of myths out there on the internet about eating a required amount of fat to keep your testosterone levels going. But that's all I got really for us to talk about today. Join us next week. We'll be doing a product review episode, and that product review episode is He'll have his pre-workout. He's the non-stim guy. He doesn't like the cracked out
Lower
energy.
caffeine.
Me, I'm going to be reviewing a new product by Insane Labs, so anybody that takes it knows it's insane. So I'll be doing the crack pre-workout. He'll be doing the natural pre-workout.
Natty, clean, and lean.
So, to close this off, folks, stay clean.
And stay lean.